Hey everyone, it is Ashley Watts. Last week we talked about the three vital behaviors. And just a refresher of what the three vital behaviors are, you got one, proof of the product. You got to show people that it works, that an average Joe can use the product, and if you stick with it, things are going to fall into place for you. So that is always, always, always the first step in becoming a Beachbody coach. It's something you have to do every single day to be successful at this. And the second one, which is what I'm going to talk about today, is invite, invite, invite. So many times in this business, people want them, they get shy or they will hold back from themselves and they don't step out of their comfort zone. They don't invite because they're afraid to, people are going to say no, or they're afraid people are going to think of them as too salesy, or whatever the excuse may be. People don't like to do the invites all the time. And so we're going to talk about what an invite consists of and why we need invites. And so, and the last one, of course, you all know, is your personal development, which you need to do every single day, because this is a roller coaster ride. I mean, you have its ups, you have your downs, and if you're not doing your personal development, you're going to stop at that first hump that comes the road, if not the second. And so your personal development keeps you going. Beachbody is way into personal development. Most of you know, in fact, the month of December, if you hit Success Club, you get a personal development book. And so Beachbody is wanting you to be the best person overall, not just in the best physical shape, but your just overall well-being. And so that is why we do personal development. But today we're going to focus on inviting. And what does the invite mean? I get that question a lot from my coaches. And what exactly does an invite entail? Can I count this as an invite? Can I count that as an invite? And so that's what we're going to talk about today. An invite is not just commenting on someone's picture and just saying, hey, what are you up to? They have no idea what you're talking about there. So we're going to be specific today on the invite process and exactly what it entails and what you need to do as a coach to be able to invite. One of the things that's part of the invite process is to expand your social network. We have a warm market and people you're close with, and eventually those friends on Facebook are going to see it, they're going to hear it, and you're going to run out of people to talk to. So the first thing to do is to just start adding to your own personal Facebook page or whatever you're going to focus on. My suggestion to you would be to focus on two media outlets. Either it's Facebook and YouTube, YouTube and Twitter, a blog and Facebook, Instagram and blogging, whatever is best for you. You can't do what I do, you can't do what other top coaches do, you can't do what your own building coach does if it doesn't fit you. I'm not a blogger. I don't like to sit and write. I'm not very good at putting my thoughts into words. And so blogging isn't my personal outlet, but that doesn't mean that someone else isn't going to soar with this business doing a blog. And so that's my first suggestion to you, is to just focus on two media outlets for right now. And so don't get overwhelmed with trying to post to Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and blog and have all these things where you can't focus and get to know everyone that you are friends with. And so just focus on that at the very beginning. But with Facebook or your social media or whatever outlet you use, you want to make sure, especially on Facebook, most people will probably choose Facebook as one of their media outlets. And so it's just one of those things that everyone has. It's easy to use. But you need to expand your network 2 people a day. So get on at least 2 people a day. So get on your spouse's Facebook. See who your mutual friends are. You'd be surprised how many friends your spouse may have and you're not friends with them. So go through that list and add those people. Just go through people who you have mutual friends with. That's always the first step. And later I'll talk about network marketing and the best way that, for me, that I do it to add more friends to my Facebook and such. So 2 people a day, at least 2 people a day. These are just people who you send friend invitations to that you know. And a lot of times you don't want to overdo it because Facebook will actually ground you from adding friends if too many people deny you. So don't go through your Facebook and just add random people who you have no idea, no mutual friends or anything like that. Not a good way to start there. So, yeah, that is your step number 1. Step number 2, okay, is to go through your Facebook friends and connect with 5 different people. And don't talk to them about Beachbody. You know, so many coaches, especially new coaches, want to vomit Beachbody everywhere. You don't need to do that. There's no need. You want to form relationships. This business is all about forming close relationships. These people who will be able to trust you completely in every aspect, those are the ones who will eventually sign up with you because they know you're there for them. You're not there to sell a challenge pack. You're there to be able to help them in their weight loss journey, in their lives, everything else that you need. And so when you reach out to these 5 people a day, do not mention Beachbody. Talk about their family, their occupation, recreational activities, their likes, their interests, their life. You know, reach out to them and say, hey, that is such a cute family photo you just got taken. Like, who's your photographer? I can't believe how old your kids are getting. Like, tell me about your family. Like, what have you guys been up to? You know, that is what is going to form those relationships. You know, don't jump in a conversation saying, hey, I'm a Beachbody coach. I would love to give you my next challenge group. That's not going to work. And so you don't want to come off salesy. Beachbody isn't about selling. It's about sharing your story, sharing your life, helping others along their journey. So connect with 5 people a day. So expand your market to people, at least 2 people, and reach out to 5 people a day, just 5, about just life, how they're doing. You know, personal message them. Leave a comment about something else, like, you know, like I said earlier, their family photo. They just had a brand new family photo. She posted it as her cover page, and so you're going to put something like cute family picture. Where did you have them taken? And so then you can private message them and say something like, hey, I love your pictures. I can't believe Sally, you know, is already in the 5th grade. I had her when I was in 1st grade. Where does the time go? And just get that message flowing. And so the other thing you want to do is you want to find 2 people a day who you've been forming with, who you've been talking to, who you've been forming these relationships with. Find 2 people a day to reach out to and say, hey, you know, I was thinking about you today. I'm doing a 60-day challenge group, 30-day challenge group, whatever you decide to do. And I think you'd be a perfect fit. I would love to have you in it. Do you want to hear more about it? And so just to get that conversation, but 2 direct invites. This is where people kind of struggle. They want to hold back. They're afraid to sound too salesy. Or I know one of my obstacles was I don't want to offend them. I don't want to think that, you know, they're fat or they need this change. But you know what? When you've been forming with them for a long time and have been chatting away, and I'm not talking about it has to be done the next day, you know. Sometimes it's a week, sometimes it's a month, sometimes it's months later that you feel the right timing is right. There is no perfect timing to be able to say, this is the time to ask them. You'll know when it comes, when that time is right. And, you know, let the conversation just flow right into it. So make sure you're sending out at least 2 invites a day for your challenge groups, for your paid challenge groups. I talk to people constantly about my free challenge groups. You know, I run them every month, 3 different ones every single month. As many people as they want to be in it. I'm here to help change lives, to literally help end the trend of obesity. So, talk to those people all the time. Let people know on your own post that, hey, I'm doing a free group. Who wants to join me? You know, completely free, completely fun. You know, let's do this together. The other thing is when you are doing invites is you should be reaching out to about 5 people a week about coaching. And so, you know, talk to them about what you're doing as a coach, how it would benefit their lives. You know, reach out to those who may be struggling financially or want to be a stay-at-home mom or want a second job. I mean, there's so many people looking out there. We live in a tough time, tough economy, where people are looking for that extra money each month. And so it's a perfect time to help build that business for you. So send out those 5 people target the people. Make a list of, okay, here's who I'm going to reach out to today, tomorrow, this week, this month. Make a list of 100 people who you want to help in the next month. And so and you can just start forming with those people every week. Just start talking to them, seeing how they're doing, and working on that invite process. Without the invite, this business won't happen. No one's going to come to you and say, what are you doing? You will have those people who just from consistently posting to your Facebook regularly, those 3 to 5 times a day that we talk about. Not all Beachbody, only a couple posts a day about Beachbody, but just your family life, your interests, everything like that. But you will have those people say, hey, what are you doing? Or you're looking good. Like, tell me more about, you're going to have those people. But in general, you're not going to have, people are scared. They're scared as you are to go out and reach out. They're afraid of failure just like most of us are. And so reach out to those people. Just one more quick review. 2 people a day, at least 2 people a day you add to your social network. 2 people. Now your minimum. If you add 5, awesome. That's more you have to eventually talk to later. You don't have to invite them today and talk to them today. Add them as a friend, say hey, and let the time go. Let them see what you're doing on your posts daily and stuff like that. So at least 2 people a day. Connect with 5 people a day from your list, and the list that you've created to be able to talk to. Talk to them about their family, their occupation, their interests, their likes, recreational activities, all that kind of stuff. And the last thing is to send out 2 invites a day, or I'm sorry, 5 a week, about coaching. So don't sit there and scroll your newsfeed and waste your time all day long. Target them, make them specific, and you will succeed. So good luck, and let me know if you have any questions. We'll be free to answer them. We'll see ya.